Okay, I'm back. My camera had died, but that's a lesson for another day. Yeah. So I do have some persimmons growing out there, and I'm so ecstatic. Yes. So they will definitely be shared. um, Look, we may just have to do a little sample to see what Wanda has grown in her garden. But anyway, guys, look, I am here. Okay, we finna go through some things right quick. Okay. Repurposing things in your house for the garden. We have so many things around our house that can be repurposed in our garden and things like that, or even just for a growing mechanism. So this right here, this is number one. This is a McDonald's coffee cup. You know how when it's wintertime and you can't really grow nothing outdoors unless it's brassicas and things like that. We can use this all year round, y'all. We can use this to get seeds started indoors. All you got to do is poke some holes in the bottom, drop some soil in there in your seed, and also keep the lid. Cause I'm gonna tell you, what I did, and it's a black lid. What I did was I did that. I put some holes in there, dropped some soil, and put the seed in there, and I kept this on there, and it um did condensation, and the seed grew. Yes, it actually grew. Okay. All right. This right here. This is a Ziploc bag. Okay. Tell you what. This Ziploc bag can be used for as a condensation mechanism. All right. So look, you can put this, just like this. Yeah, just like that in the house, anytime. Keep your glass jars. They can not only be used for the garden, but just for other things. Like I saved mine because I didn't have any. This was a few months ago when I did my video on homemade toothpaste and mouthwash. I saved some of these and sterilized them, and I homemade mouthwash and toothpaste. Yeah, so save your jars with the lid. Just sterilize it real good. Okay. Bam. These clear cups. Perfect for growing for winter. Anytime. You put you some holes in the bottom or whatever, drop some soil, same thing. And put some seeds in there. And you can also do you can also do it the double way. Okay, this will be your main cup. Well, no, this will be your main cup, but you'll put holes in here, put some soil in your seed, and any excess water, guess what? It'll drain off into here. If you don't have a pan to put it in, to put this one in to catch the water. So yeah, this. Okay. You can also keep your clear bottles that you drink what I'm saying, sodas and things, water out of. It is a good you could do the winter outdoor growing method in these. Cut the top off, but not all the way. Poke you some holes in the bottom, put some soil in there, drop your seeds, tape it back up, label it, and hey, you have your outdoor greenhouse for winter outdoor growing. Yes. Okay. I got a lot of things right here. So, yes. All right. Okay. Keep this. Don't throw them away. Just keep them. Okay. You see, it's white. Okay. I have a permanent marker, so I didn't have any labels. I didn't have any of these at the time that I needed, to label a plant. So you can keep these and use a permanent marker as a plant identifier. Just write on here what it is and the date that you drop your seeds. Yes, of course this is that. Yeah. Okay. Bam. Popsicle stick. These are from my husband's sugar-free popsicles. Yeah, same concept, y'all. Y'all can use these to as a plant identifier. Use a permanent marker, put on here what it is, and stick it in the plant. Twist ties, y'all. Twist ties, twist ties. And what else? Hold on for a second. Put that there. Hold on. Just hold on. Bam. Twist ties, bread ties, whatever, yarn. If you need something to, let's say, your tomatoes. Let's say your tomato is tall and you don't have a twist tie or anything to hold it, to try to secure it in place. Guess what? You can always use some twine or some yarn or a twist tie to kind of pull it back against the cage or your pole or anything like that. Yeah. Okay. This is, hold on. Let's see. Pretend this is a tree branch. You can use multiple. You can use multiple of these at different. You kind of want to get them all about the same height. Collect them out of your backyard, and you can make you a DIY trellis with some yarn and some tree branches. Yeah, some twigs. Easy. All it just takes is a little time. Yeah, y'all. But yeah, let's see what else I got here. I got a lot of little goodies. Let's see. Yeah. I crochet, so that's why I got some yarn. Okay. Look. These are perfect. You can keep these to put, let's say you don't have a drain pan to put your cups in to drain off the excess water. You can use this for that. Or either, I'm going to tell you something. You can drop a little bit of soil in here if you're going to grow something that doesn't have a deep root. Let's say lettuce. You can put you some soil in here, moisten it or sterilize it. Drop you some seeds on top. And hey, you can grow you some lettuce. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Even though we may have some of these in the house, and some of them may be outside, I'm going to tell you something. Keep these. They come in handy. This is nothing but a pot with holes in there. Okay, you may say, hey, I don't have anything to grow anything in. Let's say you don't have the cup and all like that. I don't have nothing to grow anything in. Yeah, you do. Right here. Drop you some soil in there and drop your seeds in there and water it. Bam. Okay. This right here. Tell you what. Sterilize it really, really, really good. Even though this is a number 1, we just gonna only use it. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what. Okay. This is good to put, let's say you're doing the eggshells, even banana peels, because I do bake my eggshells and I grind them up and I put them in here. I store them in here until I'm ready to use them. Okay. Let me tell you something else, and I don't have it on hand. Y'all know our pepper, how a seasonings come. Don't just throw those bottles away. Save some, because I'm going to tell you why. Because, like I just said, my eggshells and stuff, I bake them. And I keep the water. I let the water cool off, and I use it to water plants in the house or even outside in my garden. Okay? And I allow the eggshells to dry. I bake them and I let them dry, and I grind them up, and I put them in a bottle. Like, let's say you got the little bottom with the top on there and with the holes in there. You can put it in there, store it in there, put the top back on there. And when you're ready to use it in your garden, whether you want to use it for your tomato, let's say the eggshells for your tomatoes, because eggshells need calcium and all things like that. You can shake it around your plant. That's the best, that's the quickest way for your tomato plants and things like that to get calcium or even sodium, whatever you want to put in ththose bottles. You can also save those bottles. Forget. I got the lid. You can also save these for herbs. You can save the other plastic jars for herbs, the ones that got the hole in them. Just save the top. You can also save these for herbs. You can dry your herbs out and you can put them in here and label it. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. I got a whole lot of little goodies. Right? The goodie may be in the other bag. The other box. But yeah, I just wanted us to come in and go through some things that you may think that you don't have anything to get seeds started in and all like that, but you do. You really do. Let's see. I know I had some things. I guess I don't. I did have, where you go? This right here. This right here. This is a brown paper bag. It can be repurposed back into your garden for composting methods. This is, yeah. As long as it's not glossy or anything like that, shred this up and put it in your compost. You can shred it up real fine and use it as mulch around your plants. Bam. We got bubble wrap. Bubble wrap, y'all. We can use this for the snail roll method. Y'all saw that I did in one of my videos. Bam. Here we go. You can use it in your for the snail roll method. Okay. Let's see. I had so many goodies, y'all. I just don't know what. So, okay. This. Prime example. This is the Miracle-Gro Shake and Feed. This is what I was talking about. This right here. Keep these. Because, I'm serious. Keep these. Sterilize them. And, like I say, you can put your eggshells and banana peels once you grinded it up. And pour it in here. Pour it in here. Put the top on there when you're ready to use it. Guess what? You can sprinkle it out, you know, in your garden. That's the quickest way to get those nutrients to our plants that need them. So I mainly do, I bake my banana peels. I bake them and let them get crispy. And I have a blender that's not for like my smoothie and things like that. I use that blender mainly for my eggshells and my banana peels. Once they're completely dried out, I blend them up and I use that in my garden. Sometimes it beats buying, I'm gonna be honest, it beats buying blood meal and bone meal. Because if you think about it, who don't eat eggs? Some people are allergic to eggs and some people don't like eggs. Granted, you can get eggs from your neighbor. Say, hey, save me your eggshells and things like that and boil it, sterilize it, use the water outside in the garden or in your house. And bake the eggshells and let them cool, and you're going to grind them into a powder. Hey? Okay. I'm going to say this. The cardboard box. You can repurpose that in your garden. You know what? You can start using potatoes or some sweet potato slips off in this. You sure can. All you need to do is just add some soil and put your potatoes in here or your sweet potato slips in here. And hey, just water it, keep it, you know, and put your nutrients in there and just water it, keep it growing. That's all. Let's see what else. I had some goodies, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something else. Here we go. It's hiding from me. Bam. Y'all know what this is? You can use this little thing or even a toothbrush to help pollinate your plants, your cucumbers and your squash and things like that. You can use this, rub it, depending on which one it is, rub it and go to the next plant and help pollinate it. If the bees are not doing their job, you can help your plants get a boost by just doing that little simple trick. Yeah. Okay. Saran wrap. You can use saran wrap as a greenhouse mechanism. Yes, all you gotta do is just cover your let's say this. if this was the winter or at any time, all you got to do is just cover it and let it, put your light over it to let the light get through to grow your seedlings. You can use a lamp to help grow your seedlings in the house. All right. Bam. This little old Walmart Walmart bag can also be used in the same way as saran wrap. You can put that over your plant to help save your seedlings, to help germinate seeds and things like that. Yeah. Let's see. Y'all may think this is crazy, and I'm for real. Okay. If you don't have any of the white plant labels, and some people save these, some people throw them away. If you buy your herbs and your plants and things like that, consider saving these. And you let's say I have sage and basil down, and I go through these and marigolds. I can just stick that in there. It don't matter what kind. It's in the Garden for Beauty. And like your basil labels and things like that get a little tongue tied. You can just stick that in there for that, Yeah. Like I say, all of this right here. This is what I got a lot of my, honestly, this is what I got a lot of my seeds started in, y'all. And basically, I'm going to tell you something else, how I did this. This has holes in there. It worked when I did it, maybe because I did it just like this. I sure did. I sure did. I did it just like that, and guess what? The seeds did germinate. I got a lot of stuff in here. But yeah, y'all. So, I'm saying that to say this. You may think that you have to go out and buy this. Okay, this video is primarily for all the people who don't know how to garden, or maybe don't know where to start a garden. You can start gardening indoors in your house, and you can just find these little simple things that you can use to get your seeds started. Yeah. Some crossed my mind, but that's okay. Okay, something else. Milk jugs. I use those for the winter outdoor growing method. You can use that to get seeds started. And another good one is the apple juice and the Hawaiian punch containers that are clear. The milk jugs, they're kind of translucent. So the other one, like the Hawaiian punch containers and the apple juice containers, the big ones, those are like the perfect thing to put outside. You can grow your herbs, your flowers, and all like that, and just tape it up. Cut it down below the top of it, and cut it. Put some holes in the bottom, drop some soil and some seeds, and tape it back up and sit it outside. You can really do that at any time. You don't have to do it in the winter. You could do it in the summer, spring and fall, because like look at today, the weather's down in the 50s, we're gonna be in the 50s all this week, plus some rain. I don't know, all this rain, but yeah. So that to me, I guess this is our so-called Easter snap. I had to bring in some of my tomato plants back in, and I thought I had planted some okra. I'm gonna have to find my okra seeds. So I'm gonna do the snail roll method with I was gonna drop. I think I may have already dropped some, but my hot pepper. I dropped my hot peppers. Sunday before last? I dropped that last Sunday. I dropped that already. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do the snail roll method with my hot peppers, my round zucchinis, and my okra seeds. And yeah, I'm gonna do that today. I need some soil. And I need some soil. I need like 2 bags of soil for my grow bags, because there are some things that I need to plant out, but a day like today shouldn't hurt it. It ain't nothing but beans or whatever. Now I think the other one is a melon. I'll probably, you know what? I forgot to bring them in. They're outside on the table. But no, when I was out there earlier this morning, it looked fine. I did look over there. I still got some things in my snail roll. Yeah, I am not the only one who forgets about their seedlings and things like that. All of us do. All of us do. Sometimes I just laugh at myself because we're so busy with our lives that we forget. We forget. Yeah. So I just want to come in and show y'all that we have so many things around our home, and I know I'm forgetting some things. Um, that can be repurposed around the house for the garden. That's what this video is about. Things that we have around the house that can be repurposed for the garden. Yes. So look, I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. But like I said earlier, I didn't have enough. My phone was not fully charged, and that's my fault. Yeah, that is my fault. It ain't your fault. It's my fault. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, look, I hope you all have liked this video. I want to say thank you to my subscribers for watching. I want to say thank you to everybody who watches my video. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Like the video. Yeah. And so, look, I will check you later. I'm going to go and help my mom today. And see what she needs done. I know she's keeping baby nephew, so I'm gonna go and see. I know I need to keep him entertained until he look, he can entertain himself, and let him get out and get some fresh air. He likes to push his little Paw Patrol thing, and make sure he doesn't fall, because a few weeks ago Papa let him fall twice and hit his poor little head. But anyway, guys, look, I have enjoyed talking with you all today. Y'all have a blessed Monday, and I will catch you later, okay?